Pay attention. If you haven't seen the movie Cell that came out in 2016, you gotta go watch that. I found an interesting correlation and connection between the movie Cell and how our 5G towers are set up today with US patents. Here's a sneak peek of the movie Cell and what I'm about to connect.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, buddy.
Coming home?
Yeah. Soon.
Okay, as you can see, the GOV flips a switch. Everybody's cell phones emit a frequency through the towers that connects to their phone, and everyone loses it. And they turn into kind of like zombies. We're going to touch on that. All right, just running through the data real quick. There is more active cell phone subscriptions in the world than there is people, which is very interesting. Maybe some people have 2 phones, 3 phones, whatever that looks like. But there's more active cell phones in the world right now than there is people. Now, as the end of 2025, the 5G towers in the entire world can reach about 60% of our entire population at an instance. Now that we know that there is more cell phones active in the world than there are people, and there's about 60% of the population that's covered by 5G towers, you're going to find these next 2 US patents very interesting. The first patent, as you can see on the screen, is a nervous system manipulation through electromagnetic fields. What's interesting about this is that the electromagnetic field that they would use to, say, control your nervous system is through a monitor or a device. So meaning your handheld cell phone, a TV, a laptop, any of those types of things, which is very unusual because it's going to emit a frequency from the tower, the cell tower, and it's going to hit your phone. Next patent. This is also a US patent. It's called mind control. So they're able to go in and transmit a frequency to control your alpha waves and theta waves in your brain. So your brain waves. And they can control what it is that you do through controlling your actions, your subconscious and your conscious mind. So they can make you do anything, which is kind of weird, you know, when there's people that are like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I, unalive these people. Something just came over me. It makes you think. Okay, now that we understand the 2 US patents, mind control your nervous system, they can control your actions, how you think, all that stuff, control it. They can override your whole system, right? It's proven, it's already has patents, they can literally do it any day. Now, if we go back to the movie Cell, that's exactly what happened. They released a signal from the cell phone towers that hit their cell phones globally, and it turned them into like cannibalistic zombies almost, right? By the flip of a switch. They were hive-minded, they worked in groups, and they were hunting people. And they had no control over this because their system was overridden. Okay, let's tie it all together now. Now that you know all this information, I think that it's really odd that the CDC has a zombie preparedness, as well as the Pentagon has a zombie preparedness plan. Now, both said that the zombie preparedness plan was just a joke. It was just to see if we can come up with a preparedness plan if there were zombies. But it's completely fake. It would never happen. But both of these are still active, and they're legit from start to finish on a preparedness plan that can go into play if there was a zombie apocalypse. I don't know. What do you think?